Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be talking all about makeup brushes for the How to Become a Pro Makeup Artist series here on my channel. So I have so many makeup brushes, as you can see right here, and I have a lot in front of me. I just have one makeup brush set that I'm going to be talking about because I feel like this set is perfect for professional use or just everyday makeup application. And I also have one that I also use all the time. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start. So all of these brushes are from Sigma. There's one Morphe brush. I really like Sigma and Morphe brushes. They're probably my new favorite brush. Both brands are my new favorite brushes. So let's start. First one that we're going to talk about. This one is a foundation brush, but I feel like I do use it sometimes as a foundation brush, but I love to use something like this for face primer. I really like to use it like that. It can get everywhere, and I like that it's small enough to fit like in the under eye area. It's a great brush for that. Then we're going to talk about another foundation brush that I love to use. I don't really before I didn't really like to use like a stippling brush, but now after using this one, I love it. I love to use it. So this is the Sigma F50 Duo Fiber Brush. I really like this one to just like really buff into the skin. I really like it. I typically use like a tinted moisturizer or something like that with this brush rather than like a full coverage to medium to full coverage foundation. I do still use both types of foundations. Okay, so another like tool type of product is a beauty blender. So I love to use beauty blenders damp. So like right after I use like a makeup brush or a foundation brush like this one, I like to kind of press the foundation into the skin with my damp beauty blender. This is just one of them that I have. I have three, I think. Three? Maybe I got rid of the other one, I don't remember. But another one is this one from Beauty Blender. I don't remember where I got this one. This one is a lot smaller, and I like how squishy this one is. This one isn't that squishy, but I do really like this one. Okay, next we're going to talk about concealer. So my favorite concealer brush to use for concealer is this one. This is the Sigma F70 concealer brush, and I really like how small it is. I can really like get underneath, really up close under the eye, and also I do like to use this for whenever I want to do a cut crease. This brush is perfect for that because of how dense the bristles are and how close together they are and how flat it is. I really like that, to use it like that. And I do sometimes use this specific brush for spot concealing, since it's a not super tiny brush, but it is tiny. Next is basically a bigger version of this brush. I sometimes switch it up, rather if I want to use this one under the eye or the smaller one. Sometimes I only use the smaller one for like if I want to conceal any blemishes, and then I use this one for the under eye area. And since it's a little bit bigger and I can still like really get up close to the under eye, I kind of go between these two brushes for that. Okay, next we're going to talk about a contour brush. Now this is my new favorite contour brush from Sigma. This is the Sigma F40 Large Angled Contour Brush. I use this one for multiple products, so I use it for contouring and blush. I really do like this brush. It's probably my favorite one to use for a liquid contour rather than like a powder contour. I use a different brush for powder contouring, but this one is specifically for cream contour or liquid contour products. But I do really like how it's slanted like that, so I can really get into the cheekbone to contour. It's such a great brush. Next, we're going to go into a Morphe brush. So this is my favorite one for setting like the T-zone or the under eye area. This is the Morphe and Ariel brush number A14. And I love how small it is, so I can just set the under eye area and in the T-zone. It's such a great brush. And there's something else that I like to use for setting the T-zone and the under eye. I like to use my Beauty Blender puff. So one side has the puff side and the other has the Beauty Blender side. I do sometimes switch up these when I want to kind of press the foundation into the skin. I sometimes use this and I sometimes use a regular Beauty Blender. I think I'm more go towards the Beauty Blender for pressing the foundation in. I touched a little bit on this Beauty Blender, a little bit, but then I like to go in with this Beauty Blender for any liquid blush products. So I like to just kind of stipple it onto the apple of the cheek. This one is great for that since it's so small. I just kind of just go like that, and it's such a great Beauty Blender for liquid blush. So next, I'm going to talk about another big fluffy brush. This is the Sigma F30 large powder brush. I like to kind of, when I just set the face with the Morphe brush, I set the like T-zone and the under eye. For the outsides of the face, I use a bigger fluffy brush like this one. And I also sometimes use it for powder bronzer as well. It's definitely great for that, but more times I would, especially for this brush, I would just set the outsides of the face with this specific brush. Okay, next we are going to talk about some eye brushes. Now there are two brushes that I didn't do in the little demo that I have filmed for you guys, but I'm going to talk about them a little bit later. So this first eye brush, this is also from the Sigma Essential Brush set. This is the E40 tapered blending brush. I love this one. It's my new favorite blending brush. So what I like to do is I like to kind of face the mirror, like look straight into the mirror and just kind of let the brush kind of fall into that natural crease. And it really looks amazing, really nice and blended that way. And I really do like how it looks with this brush. I haven't used any of my other blending brushes since I got this whole brush set, and it's amazing. Okay, next we're going to talk about an eyeliner brush. This is my new favorite one. I think this whole brush set kind of replaced all my other favorite ones with my new favorite ones. So this is the Sigma E65 small angled brush. This one is so tiny, and obviously it's a little bit angled. I really like to, again, facing the mirror, and I kind of just follow the under eye, or the lower lash line up towards the brow, and it looks amazing. Okay, next is the Sigma E30 pen. This one is great for if you want to kind of apply shadow to the under eye area, or even in the corner and the brow bone. I love that brush for that. Yeah, it's great. Or sometimes I guess you can use it for concealing, but I haven't used it like that. I haven't used it that way yet, but I do love this brush. Okay, this next one I like to use for applying shadow in the outer third of the eye and kind of up into that crease. This is the E70 medium angled shading brush. I like that for that reason. Just in the outer third. It really is great for that. It's a cool brush. Okay, next we're going to talk about a lash curler. Now, I have two lash curlers. This one is my favorite. So when I curl my lashes, I kind of like to not curl my lashes when I'm wearing false lashes. So I didn't do that in this video because I'm wearing false lashes right now, and in the demo I didn't do it because it was late. But this is my favorite one so far. I've tried a couple of lash curlers and I found my favorite. This is the Shiseido lash curler. It's such a great brush. Wow. Lash curler. it's amazing. I just want to talk about two brushes that I didn't use in the demo. So I'm going to talk about the E55 eye shading brush. I like to pack on eyeshadows with this kind of like in the crease. I mean, not in the crease, like in the lid. I don't really like to use shimmers with a brush, so I kind of just use my finger, and then sometimes I do go in with a brush like this and kind of blend it, like blend where the two shades meet. It's a great brush for that. And then we have the last brush is the Sigma E05 liner brush. This one is so tiny. It's a kind of like a pencil brush, I guess. This is perfect for gel eyeliner. I don't really use a gel eyeliner, but I normally use powder for an eyeliner, so I just kind of do the same thing with, like I did with the E65 brush. I look straight into a mirror and then follow the natural lower lash line to create an eyeliner. Okay, so that was all of my brushes and what I like to use them for. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video and see you guys in the next one. Bye!